Hey y'all, what's up? I'm that ancient chick here with some wisdom and shit. Okay, so let's get into it. So first and foremost, I've been really thinking a lot about this best version of yourself, being your best, showing up as your best, right? And I've come to this realization that being your best looks different on everyone, right? And for me, sometimes being my best is different on different days. Like, it's not going to look the same every single day. So, for instance, this today, yeah, I feel like I look my best today, but I don't necessarily feel my best today. I've gone through a certain procedure that happened yesterday, and so my best is getting into the shower, taking a shower, cleaning myself up, getting some food to eat. And I obviously did a little bit of extra stuff to push myself, even though I didn't really feel like, putting on earrings and just putting on a little blush or whatnot. I didn't even feel like, cooking food. But I kind of pushed myself into well, this is my best today. I'm not going to overdo it, but I'm still going to try. I'm going to try, and if it's something that I'm going to struggle with, then I'm not going to push myself too hard with, right? And so also I've had this realization that sometimes we're looking at others, we're looking outside of ourselves, and we're seeing how they're farther than us, or they're doing better than us in a sense, right? But in reality, they may not even think that. They may think that there's still so much more they need to do. And that's where that that in between comes in, to where it's really we need to stop focusing on what others are doing and focusing what these certain things mean for us. What does our best self look for us, and how does that change within our current journey and where we're going? And this has been a realization for me for a while, because I've been really focused on becoming this best version of myself for a minute now. And every day is different. There are some days where I will just not feel great, and I won't even put on clothes. I won't even take a shower. And I've really pushed myself to be okay, I may not feel great, but I'm still gonna do the bare necessities, the basics, right? Taking a shower, putting in some food in myself, doing things that I know I need to, just feel good and function in a sense. And some of us struggle with that. Some of us struggle with, eating certain foods. Some of us struggle with, getting in the shower and cleaning ourselves. And for me, I've struggled with this over time, just because of how I feel mentally, physically. And I've pushed myself over time to be listen, yeah, I may feel this certain way, but I still need to do these basics to continue to move forward, to really just show compassion and nurturing for myself. I still want to do these basics as well too, because they are basic necessities that I believe we all need to do: shower, eat, whatnot. But it doesn't have to be to a point where we're taking a shower, where we're eating certain foods, where we're being particular about things. Because I also wanted to go out, I wanted to go do some other things, and I would tend to beat myself up just for doing the basic, just for doing the certain, not doing the basic things, right? And so for me, I've really just come to this understanding that I need to stop beating myself up, one, but just understand that the certain things that are going in my life, it's all part of the journey. And it's okay if I don't feel like doing all these things, but I still got to keep going. I still got to find these ways to really try and push myself a little bit to continue to stay on track, but not dwell in the negative feeling that I've been feeling, or just that uncomfortable feeling. Because I know in my experience with feeling uncomfortable and just feeling, not so great, having that low energy and just not being persistent, it's kept me at a certain level. It hasn't really challenged me because I allowed myself to stay at that level. I allowed myself to stay in that energy, in that place. And so it's like, okay, yeah, I really don't want to stay here. I want to continue to move forward. I may not be feeling great, but I'm not gonna stay in that whole cycle. And so if I can push myself a little bit more with the just the basic necessities, so like taking a shower, and once I take a shower, see how I feel. And, do the little extra, put on the cute earrings, the cute glasses, the cute hat, and try and put on some makeup. I didn't even have to put on makeup, but I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna try. Even if I don't go outside, even if I don't go anywhere, it's just doing it because it's getting into that routine, it's getting into that consistency, and you're just moving, even if you don't feel great. Because right now, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm just like, my body just feels, ugh. But I know it's because of what I went through yesterday. And I'm still resting, I'm still relaxing. I'm not pushing myself to where it's like, okay, I need to go work out now, I need to go do these errands, I need to go do this, and this, like all these things. It's like, okay, first of all, let me just chill, let me rest. Doctor's orders. Let me rest, but let me do also the basic stuff to help me feel a little bit better in a sense, as in showering, right? Because that's just an everyday thing we should do. And so getting in that shower, because I know for me, sometimes I don't even want to get in the shower, but I get in the shower and afterwards I feel better. And so it's that, just knowing that you're going to feel better after the shower. It's knowing that you're going to feel better after you do these certain things. And even if you don't feel better, you got them out of the way. You can check it off. And that's being my best today. Today, that was being my best. And tomorrow, it may look different. Tomorrow, I may have that high ass energy where I'm like, let's go. Where I'm ready for that shower. I'm going to take a longer ass shower and I'm going to, do my spiritual bath. And I'm going to, go work out. And I'm going to go do this, and that, But who knows? Tomorrow's tomorrow. I'm not going to try and focus on tomorrow. I'm going to focus on today, right now, this present moment. And I'm going to focus on what I can do today. And this has just been my experience with becoming the best version of myself. Becoming this best self. And, growing mentally, physically, spiritually, overall-y type shit, okay? And just being real about it, because I'm one of those individuals that can beat myself up for just not doing something very simple that, it's okay if I don't do it kind of thing. I can also be considered a perfectionist. I could be considered as a lot of things, but I do my best to not hold on to those labels, one, but two, to really just focus on what I can do now instead of focusing on everything that I need to do in 10 minutes. Because TikTok said that I think I can go everywhere in 10 minutes. And sometimes I believe I can. Sometimes I feel like everything has to happen overnight. But it's all a part of the journey. And I'm okay if I'm the turtle. I'm okay if it's okay if I'm the turtle. It's okay if I enjoy the process and just sit and chill. Because that's another thing I've had to learn is I feel like I always have to move. I always have to go and do something. Especially for me living in California and just my experience since living in California, it's a very fast-paced environment. So a lot of people are just go. It's just like I always feel like I'm rushed. And I don't like feeling like I'm rushed. I'm one of those persons that I do now very much so have learned to really just take my time, enjoy the moment, but I can still get caught up in the fast pace kind of thing where I feel like I'm rushing myself. And it's like, okay, let me stop. Let me take a breath and let me breathe and know that it's going to be okay. I'm going to get where I need to get to, and I'm going to do what I need to do. But let me focus on this moment right now, because for me, that's with accidents, right? Accidents aren't really accidents. They're ripple effects of people not slowing the fuck down. They're ripple effects of people being not aware. They're ripple effects of people, being distracted or whatnot, or being high or drunk, all these things. These are not accidents. These are happening for a reason. There's a reason behind it. Accidents are considered things that, oopsies, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you may not have meant to do it, but you did it for a certain reason. There's something behind it of why you did it, because you're not focused. You're not paying attention. You're not, you're all over the place, or you're not taking your time. You're not slowing down. You're in a hurry. You think you're late for work, but it's all a part of our actions, right? And so that's where it's taking that responsibility to slow down and really just embrace yourself in your feelings, in this journey, and just really understanding yourself wholeheartedly and in that best version of yourself. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress, right? Because even with accidents, yeah, I messed up. It's like mistakes. I messed up. I got to start over again. I got to do this, differently. It's it's helping us reflect. So these things are actually supposed to help happen for us to really reflect on why this happened, why this happened, why did it bring this certain situation about? And it's really just trying to tell us to reflect on our mindset and where we're going in life. And so for me, today's day is to reflect, to slow down, to enjoy this moment, to rest and recover and just breathe and really, do what I can to really understand this process, this journey that I'm going through. And it's a powerful thing. It's a very powerful, in my experience, it's a powerful thing because I've learned a lot from this process, this understanding, this journey. And I'm so grateful for it because it's helped me slow down. It's helped me become this version of myself that I've always wanted to become. And there's so many more versions of myself out there that I'm going to become. And it's a beautiful process, a beautiful cycle. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this wisdom and shit. And really, take something from this message, because if you're watching this, it's meant for you. And I'm just so grateful you found this channel, you found this message, and hope it speaks to you in some way or form. So remember, everything happens for a reason. Everything is connected, and you always fucking matter.